welcome back. And in this Build This Viz video, we're going to take a look at the Lollipop chart. This is a fun way to break up a bar chart and really doesn't require a ton of work to recreate. We're going to do this with subcategory using the Superstore sales data and sales using Superstore sales. And just at one measure, one dimension, that's all we need. Anyway, let's hop in. You can see the Lollipop chart that we're going to recreate. Let's do that by creating a new sheet and getting started. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take sales as a measure, place that out on columns, and I'm going to do it 2 times over. Then I'm going to go find our dimension. And our dimension, like I said, subcategory, to bring that out on rows, and I'm going to fit the entire view just so everybody can see it. I have 2 marks. On the leftmost mark of sum of sales, I'm going to change that bar size to be pretty small, almost like it looks like a line, and I'm going to change the color to be a light gray so that it, again, is going to look like the connector from 0 to whatever the value is. With the second marks card, the sum of sales to the right, I'm going to click on that and then change my mark type to a circle. From there, I'm going to just change the color of the circle also to be light gray, but I'm going to add a border around it, and that'll be sort of the outline that we're going to use to showcase these. From here, we just right-click on the right axis of sum of sales, choose dual axis, right-click on the axes again, synchronize, and it looks like my mark type I forgot to set to bar, so there's bar to go with it, and now we have our Lollipop chart. From here, we probably want to sort our values, so I'm just going to sort them. And I'll want to add a label, and I'm not going to add the label to the bar marks, rather the circle marks. I'm just going to click on label, click show mark labels, and then I'm going to also set my alignment to be to the right. If I need a little bit more space here, which it looks like I do, one of the tricks I'll use is I'll create an ad hoc calculation. I'll just type 1.1 or maybe 1.2 times sum of sales, and then I'm going to click on the axis and add a reference line, and I'll choose that value, 1.2 times sum of sales. I'll do this per cell, and I'll choose the maximum, and you'll see it sort of push the values out here, but I just need to turn this off now. No labels, no tooltips, set the line to none, set the fill to none, everything to none, uncheck and hit OK, and now we've got plenty of space for those labels. And I know that it looks like we have a lot here, but once we put this as a small view on our chart, it's going to look like there's not a lot of space when it comes down to it. Finally, I'm just going to uncheck show header. I'm going to right click format, and then we can just get rid of our row dividers and our column dividers because we will not need those any longer. So by row divider, goodbye column divider. And in terms of lines, we don't need our grid lines because we've hidden everything. But what might be nice here is a good row axis ruler. And I'm just going to add in a dark line just to call out those values. And that's it. That's how we create a Lollipop chart. It's a replacement for a bar chart. The one complaint by many people, many snooty critics of data visualization, is that it's not proportionally correct because you see this little the dot, right? These bars represent the true proportion of the visualization, and then the little dot goes beyond that actual proportion. It's a little bit off, but you know what? It's relative. It's close enough. We're not trying to get it perfectly correct. If we were creating a bar chart, it was never going to be perfectly correct to begin with. It was very close, but it didn't need to be precise. And that's the point, is that we're trying to be able to showcase the data as close as we can. That perception is going to pick up as best as it can. So is it perfect? No, it's not, but it does a really great job. So after seeing the Lollipop chart, the question is, which do you prefer, a Lollipop chart or the standard bar chart? Put in the comments down below which you prefer, Lollipop or bar. And then we'll revisit the comments in our next video. If you like this video or this series of videos, be sure to hit the like button down below. And if you're enjoying everything that you're seeing and you want to get the content coming to you immediately, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It'll land in your inbox as we release new videos throughout the year. That said, you've made it through the entire video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks again.